3, 2, 1. Steph, your hair is really, really green, and I like how that looks. Yes, you have a really green hair, and it's blending into your background.
Oh
so.
yeah, it's making this cool
it's
thing.
kind of like cyber pastel rainbowy look.
I'm thinking about shaving the back of my head again.
It's iridescent.
Scott, thank you so much for resubscribing with Prime.
Yeah.
7 months.
Well, because my hair is long enough now
What a guy.
to cover it. See how much it's grown?
Look at all that hair.
So now I could shave the back, and it could be hidden underneath.
You're out here trying to shave your hair. I'm trying to grow mine. It's just taking so long for the back to grow.
Do you have a stopping length, Jordan, or are you just letting it do what it does?
Letting it do what it does.
Right on.
Well, I need my hair in the back to be 3 inches before I could get it locked. So
you're letting it do.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
I don't know what that term means.
Locked?
Getting it locked?
Dreadlocks?
So it could twist.
Okay, well, you said locked. I thought that meant something else. I don't know.
That seemed real obvious, though.
Okay.
No.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, let's
I
give
thought maybe it
Leon
was
a
a
chance.
term to
I get it.
stop it from growing, like they lock it down and it won't grow any further for something. I don't know.
I see what you mean,
I
but then it grows from the
yeah.
roots, right? Not from the ends. It grows from the roots. That's why people got to get it retwisted
Isn't
again.
Leland just the cutest?
I don't do hair things, okay?
I know. That's why we're telling you. It's okay.
I was about to bring up that Steph's hair to me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Steph's hair to me looks bright pink, so I don't have anything to stand on when it comes to hair.
That has to do with color, not texture
Actually,
or
hold on.
growth or
If I turn off my
anything
background,
else we were talking about.
it doesn't show much,
yeah,
but
we
that's
actually-
what my hair color is currently.
Well, it's more blending into the black now.
Yeah. It's half pink, half like teal. But because of the green screen, it picks up like...
I think you should do
Cool.
what Oscar's rocking right now because I really like it.
What is it?
There's
What is
that.
it?
An evil clown face?
Half pink, half
That
teal.
too. Oh, Steph,
okay.
will you
Let me
be
see.
Oscar for Halloween and do that whole clown thing and then drip purple from your mouth?
I could try. Challenge accepted.
Good answer.
Future Steph. This is a costume you will try.
You have to set an alarm.
Let me set an alarm.
Yes. Set an alarm for September or August or something.
Okay. Just do this live so I know later on when it happens. I should
did
mark
it
it for
live
a
last
Tuesday.
time.
Let's try Tuesday, September 19th. I feel like that's adequate time.
Is it, though?
Tuesday,
Jordan,
September 5th. I feel like
put a
that's more
costume
adequate
together?
time.
Jordan, I sent that photo that you can put up because
Gotcha.
August
Corm's here,
29th.
and I really want to see Corm's reaction to this photo. So, me and Scott went on our walk last night, and we went, and there was working out. Yes, woohoo, losing weight,
Getting healthy.
getting
Look,
healthy.
As the strongest
late-night
member of this
walks.
podcast, I
True
approve
statement.
of anyone exercising.
Look, Anthony, we don't know if he's the strongest because he wasn't there at Ren Fair to do
He don't know he's the strongest
the
either.
power test. So if Jordan comes out for Ren Fair and you guys have the hammer bell situation,
Oh, yeah, we're doing
we'll
that.
now know.
How do you know
So
I'm
we're
not
out
Doing
strong?
that.
So
I could be strong too, you know.
that's true. You can.
sure
you
could.
sure
It's true,
could.
Steph. Your headbutts do double damage because of the size.
You walked into that one, Steph, just like trying to walk through a door.
I always just wonder, my head's really not that big. Is it really that big? It's like a
Now
self-conscious.
she's gonna hold something up to her head.
So we were on our walk last night, and apparently there's this van that I've never noticed before that Steph says is there. That Scott says is there all the time. I put a picture for Jordan to put up on stream. This is the scariest van.
I didn't look at it yet, but I want to take guesses.
It
Is it okay? Sliding door, tinted windows.
No.
I mean,
no. I mean, yes, but
those
no.
windows do look tinted.
Okay.
I mean,
is it like I have two pictures in my head, either ice cream man truck style truck or like I have a business truck, but this is a rundown business.
I mean, they're both the same thing, but the first one.
Like, doesn't that look...
It's rundown ice cream.
Doesn't that look like bad things have happened in that van?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I don't even have the stream open. I would have never known.
No?
I mean, Anthony, you contradicting bitch. It totally looks like someone was molested in that van.
It just looks like an old-ass ice cream truck.
Let me take a look at this warlock.
Well, I mean, but look at the ice cream that's on sale though. Like that's soft serve. It's not just ice cream. It's soft serve.
I mean, there's
oh man, they couldn't
tape
even have a
holding
legit
window
phone
together.
number sign. They just wrote on that with a marker.
They wrote on it with a marker. Like,
oh no.
Guy's just trying to, like fucking sell some ice cream to kids.
Oh, no.
He probably gives something else with that ice cream.
It says ice cream / cupcakes.
Yeah,
you
but
misunderstand.
There's no cupcakes
that van.
The truck.
There's also a hot dog on there. Don't get it fucking twisted up. Like this guy's doing everything he can.
Wait,
Are
here's
those
the kicker.
kebabs?
Here's the kicker. It's never open. It
It's
just
just
sits
there. That's a front.
No,
That's a
no one
front.
sells anything.
Except black tar
That
heroin.
is something else.
And sex.
That is something else.
Black sex?
We just call it sex, by the way.
I wanted to make that joke so badly.
Lord.
I'm just gonna be on my phone. Just do it.
That's an out for Leland for tonight, right?
You have to understand. They've been giving me shit for the last 30 minutes.
Who? Not me. I didn't give anything.
Bet you were 15 minutes late.
There's no reason for me to be here at 6:30.
You talk to me?
Well, you
It's true. You can talk to him.
Yeah.
On stream, you say.
That's right, because I want everyone to think I'm a good person.
Oh, to think?
Yes, to think.
Yeah.
To think.
It's easier for people to think you're a good person than it is to be a good person.
That's
is what
why I
he's
put
saying.
up all this. That's why I do all this facade, is so people will think I'm a good person. Not the real piece of shit that I actually am.
Yeah, see, he used to
I'm
slick
a
back his hair.
monster. I'm a monster.
That's more like a dinosaur?
So
You can clip that.
nobody clipped that. So I've been
Cody, make that a GIF.
I've been don't do that either. I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks lately, just to pass the time during work and whatnot. Because I got tired of just going through all of my YouTube videos. I'm like, oh man, I have nothing to watch now ever. So anyway, audiobooks.
Yeah, that sucks about YouTube. You really do run out of stuff.
Oh yeah. So last week I was listening to Armada by Ernest Cline. It's a okay book. It's fine. It's clearly written by the same man who wrote Ready Player One. Because it's about white dude really into the 80s for some reason, expert at video games. Find out, oh no, we're being invaded by aliens. That game you've been playing your whole life, it's actually a military simulator. So you're prepared to fight these aliens for us. Things happen. It's pretty cool. I liked the premise, all these things. I don't like how Ernest Cline writes female love interests, because it's very much just, you are a 45-year-old man, but you are writing like you are a 19-year-old. Like, oh, and I saw this. She's kind of standoffish. She's just drinking from her flask. She has Steph's haircut, but it's black. She has tattoos. She doesn't give a fuck. But she's also a super massive nerd, and also a computer genius, and also an expert at this game as well. Like, it's just like it just keeps stacking on itself. It's like, oh, this is just a like a male fantasy right now, and it just feels weird, and I don't like it. Yes, it's basically Ender's Game written by a middle schooler. So 3 out of 5. That's what I give Armanda by Ernest Cline. Now I am listening to Audible's production of The Sandman Part 1, which is just basically going over what happens in the Netflix adaptation. It's really good. I like it a lot. James McAvoy's dream. It's wonderful. I like it. There's a lot more stuff in the book than there is in the Netflix adaptation, obviously. A lot of more DC characters than I was expecting. A lot more.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, I think Batman pops up at one point.
That he is mentioned by name, but John Johns does.
Yeah. Eventually, Batman crosses paths. Sandman kind of lurks in the background of like a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Death pops up
in like just in his long run, in that game and run.
Yeah. Oh, I have to say, I love Neil Gaiman's interpretation of Death. I just love how she is. She's so loving and caring. It's so great. Despite the fact that you also have to listen to her take a baby with her, but
Like, I think the casting and portrayal in the Netflix show really nailed it.
It did. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Audible production, it's Kat Dennings as Death.
Oh.
Did she bring a little more humor to it, or does she play it more or less just very kind of warm and compassionate?
You can tell it's Kat Dennings.
Yeah.
I felt I felt she phoned it in personally.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
She's just.
Oh, I thought. Oh.
She's just playing. She's just doing Darcy. She's just doing the thing that made her famous. I mean,
Being kind of like snarky.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. It's interesting, hearing, because Lucifer shows up, and it's not Gwendolyn Christie. It's like, that's weird. It's also not Tom Ellis. I'm like, it's double weird. But
I like Tom Ellis.
I mean, both of those are kind of departures in different ways from the original anyway.
Yeah.
I forget who's playing Lucifer again.
Gwendolyn Christie.
No, in the audio.
In the audio, it's he is a British actor who was in a lot of things.
Is it Jason Isaacs?
No.
Oh, okay.
It is.
It's somebody. I want to say we all know them.
Like every main character is just somebody on that production.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Even for a little bit.
I'm waiting for when Andy Serkis shows up.
Ooh, he would have.
Then you're gonna find out he's been all of them the whole time.
He would have been a good Lucifer.
He's been doing Kat Denning as Death.
Yeah, he would have been. He would have been really good Lucifer, actually.
I could see that.
He did. They did like a maybe about 5 years ago. Like the BBC did like a uber gothic dark horror version of Scrooge, and he played a combo of Ghost of Christmas Present and the future. It was weird. It was like a weird hybrid story of it. He was excellent as the Ghost of Christmas Present. Like, he's a hell of a talented man.
Michael Sheen is Lucifer.
I do like Michael Sheen.
He's great.
I need to watch Good Omens.
So, you haven't?
What?
I have not, no.
There's
a lot of things.
Dude.
There's a lot of. I know, but I haven't gotten around to it. There's a lot of things I have to watch.
You started this conversation with like,
season
they
2
ran
comes out in the
YouTube.
summer. Like,
it's an Amazon Prime show.
great.
I'm just saying, it's
There's
really
good stuff on Amazon Prime.
No. I just mean because you said YouTube. Anyway, I don't like to watch a lot of full TV shows
Narrative.
during work. Yeah, like narrative shows because it does really throw me off.
Has anyone else watched that the Nazi Hunter show? That's good.
I watched the first 4 episodes and it was heavy.
It's
Man
heavy.
in the High Castle.
No, the other
I don't know.
Hunters.
Hunters.
It's just called. No, I have no idea.
It's just called Hunters.
It's a bunch of. It takes place in the 70s, on a bunch of people from the Jewish community get together to go hunt down Nazis.
That sounds
It
cool.
gets. I haven't watched season 2 yet, but the way it fucking ended was season 2 is going to be a ride. Because
yeah,
Al
Pacino's in the first season.
I think the big bad guy of World War II is still alive.
Was that a comic?
I don't believe it was. If it was, I'm
forget.
unaware. But it's a decent show. Yeah, Al Pacino, Carol Kane, Logan Lerman.
Oh, the
I love me
Lerms in
Logan
it?
Lerman.
Yeah, they actually.
I love the Lerms.
Yeah, it's good. I really like that.
Loving Lerman.
But I like watching Nazis get killed, so it's a good time. They're bad people.
Sure. It is heavy because it does not shy away from the brutality to Jewish people.
Yes.
That happened. There's flashbacks and vivid acting hardcore ass scenes of just sending that across. And that's kind of why into today's streaming habits, I do often will watch at least a couple of episodes at a time. Weekly watching is reserved for pretty much just kind of primetime stuff. And I think that's a show that I came on a little late. I did a couple episodes and then another time a couple more episodes, and just the weight of it. I think I put it down with no intention of keeping it down, but I need something else, and then I fell off from there.
Oh.
It drifted too far behind.
Oh, you are not going to make it through our inevitable The Last of Us Season 1 watch party.
I haven't watched this past week's episode, but I have been enjoying Last of Us. I mean, episode 3, fucking heart-wrenching. Episode 4, also very sad. I mean, there's not really an episode where something sad doesn't happen. That's kind of their jam. But I'm handling that much better. But also there's not as much realism to it.
Yeah, and what sense do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Zombies?
I can deal with zombies and sad things happening in zombie world. But sad things related to the Holocaust that did happen, even though if it is fictionalized to some degree and even sensationalized to other degrees, rooted in reality, and that makes it a little more sadder.
Gotcha. So
that's what I mean.
So there isn't a big enough touchstone in a post-apocalyptic TV
for you
show
to feel stuff
compared to a different show.
Correct.
Got it.
Yes.
Because
great.
the post-apocalyptic thing hasn't happened to us yet. So
correct. Yes. I haven't lived through post-apocalyptic times. I mean, depending on your definition of post-apocalyptic.
The Last of Us.
I mean, if you're not...
We haven't had a zombie apocalypse, but we have had an epidemic that...
Not an apocalypse.
A lot of people did die.
Not an apocalypse level.
Listen, you know what? Coincidentally, I also got Audible this week.
Really?
Yes, I did actually.
I've been listening on Spotify.
Yeah.
That's also a good choice too.
I saw Spotify's got some books, but I know they have a book out, and I've been meaning to support them and absorb it. I was very interested in what they were writing, and it's so nice when someone that does something and it's good.
Oh, yeah.
I am literally 10 minutes from finishing it, and I really wish I didn't sit waiting for y'all to show up so I could finish it.
Oh, wow.
that I didn't be like, okay, I'll finish it after the podcast.
But now you can savor it more.
I gotta get the light on. I did kind of get through the main conflict, and now it's just kind of wrap up. And there's another book coming up to listen to afterwards. So I know I've got more story. But Snow Roses by Taryn Tyler is what I've been listening to, and I've really enjoyed it. It's a take on kind of grim fairy tales, Rose Red and Snow White.
Okay.
I've definitely been super into it.
Is it hot?
No.
Is it sad?
Like, he got all serious as if he had not made that
tragedy.
joke. Like if it had been flipped, if I was talking about it, you would have first.
I have a reputation. I understand. I have a reputation for crassness and
I'm just going to talk to
being
Steph
that
tonight. She's
guy.
not making me feel like a monster.
What did I do, Jordan? What did I do?
Did enough.
You laughed and I made the black joke.
Every fucking
But
week.
that was really good. That was a really good. I wanted to make that joke.
Jesus Christ.
That's why he's mad.
That's why.
I mean, if people didn't know who I am, they would think I'm just the worst person on this show, and I'm trying not to be.
You're fine. I haven't been talking because y'all been talking
Well, I
about
mean-
stuff I don't know about. So that was about it.
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
Will you listen to any good books lately?
Well, I listened to I'm Glad My Mom Died. That one was really, really good.
Yes, Jeanette McCurdy's
Yeah, that was really,
memoir
really good.
is really, really
And
good.
then I've been listening
Yeah.
to the official The Last of Us podcast on that was made by HBO. It's on Spotify, and it has
What is
really
that?
good. I love Troy Baker, so it's nice
Sad,
to hear
I
him
bet.
talk, and I like to
great.
hear him talk. And it has what is it
Neil
I also
Druckmann
like
Yes.
and Craig
Talk.
Mazin. So Neil Druckmann, the game
Yes.
director. Well, it was the co-director
Yeah.
because it was him and Bruce Straley, who isn't at Night Dog anymore. Doesn't matter. Neil Druckmann, creator, and Craig Mazin, who is the producer of the
who
show.
also did Chernobyl, right? Yes, he also
Yes,
did
he did
Chernobyl, which I
Chernobyl.
really enjoyed. Very sad, but really good.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, that show was really good.
Yeah.
Also sad.
But really good. Yeah. But I really enjoy that podcast because
But the podcast isn't sad.
they'll talk about the game, they'll talk about the show, they'll explain things, they'll say things that I'll be like,
Give more
oh shit,
context to
I
things."
thought the same. And then they confirm my thoughts. It's a lot of validation for me. I'm really enjoying it. It's great.
Nice.
That's good.
I've never fucked around with any of those like official podcasts to the shows. I've seen that becoming slightly
Yeah.
more popular. Because I always kind of feel like, without giving it a fair shot, I automatically think like, man, this feels like it's just going to kind of like jerk off
Yeah.
their own achievements for an hour and like not really add substance to the story or anything.
I mean,
But,
that's
I mean,
fair.
I think it
sounds like
depends
that's
on
not
who
the case
is
for
on there.
The Last of Us.
Like the fact that it's Troy Baker that I really enjoy, then I'm just like, okay, I already like listening to you. And then it's just like one of those like it's just like the podcast version of the after the episode thing where they talk about the show and what they did to make the set and stuff like that, which I just find fascinating because they talk about like, oh, for the casting of this person,
Yeah, I
we
like
did
stuff
this,
like that.
or this is what we did here and that. Like,
Fine.
it's great. That's great. Oh, that's a thing we did this weekend. We had a watch party for Velma.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we did the Velma watch party over in the LRC Discord. It was a real good time. It was me, Steph, Beck, and Corm. It was wonderful. I'm down to do more things like that.
We'll do.
Is that something
That
someone
you could
can
join
listen
too
to somewhere?
No.
No, not
No.
at all. It's
Yeah.
an exclusive thing to the LORC
We were
Discord.
just talking
so
shit
Maybe
and
you should join.
just watching together, which is fun.
I'm on it.
You're not in the Discord currently. Link
Oh,
coming
yeah.
up in the chat. We'll get you in. How smoothly did that work out? I'm curious as far
worked
as like
fine.
the watch party stuff. Was that a relatively easygoing mechanical process?
Fine on
yeah.
my end.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
No, Steph, you have,
When
to,
you
you,
say
have
it
to,
like
you have
that-
to tell me because it was fine for me because I was the host. So.
I had no issues. It's not like anything wasn't synced, and it was fine. Yeah. It went by really smoothly. I mean, we did the same thing
Okay.
with
Okay.
we did the same thing with Val.
Yeah,
After everyone left on
after
Sunday, we
everyone
watched
got
the
off.
episode of The Last of Us together
We watched The Last of Us.
because it was like, fuck it,
Right
we're
on.
already here. That's fine. Yeah.
That's
Right
okay.
on.
My Discord was still.
Oh,
up
you
when
saw-
I went to
yeah.
bed, and I was like,
Just to be like, who's up?
fuck, they're still talking. I'm like,
Yeah.
Look. This little capture card is great.
$30. Oh, I got it
Yeah.
too.
You, Anthony, you do have it.
I can't.
Yeah.
I don't want to unplug it.
I don't.
I do have it.
It's hooked up to stuff.
I just need to buy a 20-foot HDMI cord now.
I mean, for $30, it is such a good capture card. It's insane how good it is. If you've watched any of our Sunday streams, Co-op Thursday, any of Steph's personal streams, she's using that capture card. No issues. It works great. Perfectly.
It does shit.
Becky, keep trying to get this Velma podcast off the ground.
You like it, you do it.
I think you just need to.
Could we really talk that long
do it yourself.
about Velma? Specifically?
Well, as Beck said earlier in chat, we'll probably go more into like Scooby-Doo stuff. It'll start with Velma, and then you just branch out to the other Scooby-Doo properties.
I found, so as people know, I love Clue.
Yeah.
Like, it's like my thing. I love the movie a lot.
Yes.
So,
we are aware.
They made this guy made a documentary that comes out later this month, which I've had pre-ordered for like weeks. They made a podcast, and I kind of, before I tell you what the click is, the trick of the podcast is, I was like, how can you have a podcast about one movie? Like,
okay.
3 episodes top, or do you start?
It's got multiple endings.
Oh, yeah, 3 episodes tops. I just said. So then you like branch into other whodunits and talk about it. Nope, that's not what this is. These 2 dudes, one is the director of the documentary, and then one is, I don't know, some fucking friend or something. I only listened to 1 episode so far. They go minute by minute
of the movie.
Wow.
So they watched the first minute of the credits and then stopped. They were like, well, we stopped at Leslie Ann Warren's name, so let's talk about the movie. You're like, is this...
Oh, that's too excessive. What? I wouldn't even do that for Disney.
How long are the episodes, though?
20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes tops, it looks like.
Okay, yeah, that's...
Sure.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem that hard.
But there's just... I don't know what you can say. Like, you'll probably talk about that.
Of it.
I mean, you'll talk about that minute for like maybe
that's the whodunit of it
10
all.
minutes, and then would you just wax poetically about how much you love Tim Curry for the next 20, 30 minutes each episode?
I mean you mix it both.
Yeah, you could do that. Maybe say, oh, this was like this particular scene was referenced in this other movie and that movie, and there's a shadow in this movie. And you can do stuff like that, you know? It's like a pop-up
wait
video.
till they get to Madeline Kahn's title card.
Fair.
Wait till they get to her monologue.
I mean, that's like 100 episodes from now.
That's a month. Yeah. That's a month of content right there.
What did she mean by fire? Fire. Flames,
ad-libbed on set. The documentary guy, he was talking about like all the people that he got a vast majority of the individuals that worked for the movie to get to talk, but he said he had the nicest rejection letter from Christopher Lloyd. That he was just like, I guess it was very simple. Like, I have no interest in this. Thank you. It's like,
oh,
he goes.
I kind of hope there was more than that.
Yeah, he basically, his theory was, he goes, he probably doesn't remember. I mean, he's asked about Back to the Future and Roger Rabbit constantly. So those are probably the ones that's like fresh on his mind.
They stay fresh.
Yeah, Clue, probably not so much remembering that he was in it. He's old. So.
Yeah, that movie was like 40 years ago.
Yeah. But I did find this interesting. I did not know.
Well, that's 7 years on me.
You're a terrible person. Yeah, it's pushing that. But like, I did find this out, and I found this interesting. So Leslie Ann Warren, who plays Miss Scarlet, she was married to John Peters, the crazy kooky guy from that Kevin Smith story that's still the producer of Superman, who wants giant spiders in all his movie.
Yeah,
that's
Wild
weird.
Wild West giant spider.
Yeah, I was like, huh. I was like, he went from Leslie Ann Warren, married to her, had a kid, Barbara Streisand for like 10 years, and then Pamela Anderson. Like, what a wild life that man has led as far as romance goes. And then not to mention all the crazy stuff in the 70s that we heard about him beating up people. But like, where's that man's movie? We got such a snippet of him in Licorice Pizza.
Where's his biography?
Like that's a kooky dude.
Can we get Baz Luhrmann to make that movie?
That'd be wild. I
Right?
found that very interesting. I was like, huh. Oh, all right. That's it. That was my week.
I also finally got to beat Dead Space remake over on my stream on Friday. If you've never played Dead Space, the Dead Space remake, not. Dead Space 2023, that is the game to play. It is the best version of Dead Space possible. It improves on everything in the game, in the original game.
There you go.
It's the
perfect remake.
Did it come out this year or last year?
Oh yeah, it's GOTY. It's GOTY for me right now.
Okay. Because Star Wars comes out soon.
Oh yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm really looking forward to it. They announced there's going to be different stances, basically, so different fighting styles.
Right on.
And so you have
which one stops time?
None do, but you can use the crossguard stance. So you have Kylo Ren's crossguard saber. It's extra big. It's all about heavy hits.
Size.
Yeah.
So you have to understand timing and all these things to use that weapon properly. There's also going to be a gunslinger style apparently. So it's just going Devil May Cry. That's what that game is now.
I don't hate that Star Wars Devil May Cry. I'm for it.
A couple weeks ago, the voice of Spider-Man, Yuri Lowenthal, came into the store, and I made him sad because we didn't have any variant covers to the Spider-Man game.
Why would you make Yuri sad?
I didn't mean
He's
to.
such a good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been kind of
we've
gotten friendly over the last couple years when he comes in. He's a nice guy.
That's awesome.
But I made him sad. He was like, "Why don't you have any of these?" I was like, "I don't know."
I got to interview him once. He was a very sweet guy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, his kid was
He
buying.
seems like a nice man.
His kid was buying. He was buying his kid like Spider-Man stuff, and I just felt like, "Have you not told your kid?"
You're not going to believe this.
Yeah, it's kind of like, remember when I told you that story when Chris O'Donnell came into the store like 10 years ago, and he was just like, "Yeah, I'm taking my kids over to see the Batmobile." And I was just kind of like, do they not know that you know Batman?
Drink, goddammit.
I did. I know Leland didn't want me to bring up this, but
Yeah.
Steph.
Drink. Shit. Sorry, my bad.
What did I want to bring up?
Oh, the fact that I have snacks.
Oh,
that
I
other
saw when
people
you're
don't.
eating the chips. I was
don't
like,
give a
oh
fuck.
yeah, the snacks we don't have.
But I have to say, I picked up Dandelion
Oh, yeah, how is that?
and
Burdick.
Burdock.
Yeah.
How we doing?
And Bardock.
It's weird.
Does it taste floral?
Dandelion and Bardock. What did you think?
Is Bardock like a
Burdock.
herb or a
Whatever.
spice? Or
I just know you pick them up near the water
you pick
in Red
it all
Dead,
the time.
and then you
in
go
Red Dead.
"Blech" when you try to eat it, right?
Oh, is that the vomit?
Yes.
That's the vomit herb?
Yeah, the
I
bird.
think so. If you eat it like 2 or 3 times.
Damn it.
It
I
kind
typed
of-
in Bardock again. Not Goku's dad.
It kind of tastes like carbonated medicine.
Not like a florally kind of
But, like,
taste, or
it's
like
still-
leaves.
It's still sweet.
Gross.
Oh, I do not think of floral when I see a dandelion.
It'll improve your
That
digestion.
That motherfucker's a weed. Oh, it's good for digestion?
Yeah. It benefits digestion.
Oh, there you go.
Here, Leland, open up. Yum 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 yum, yum.
Watch it pour.
right onto my keyboard.
There's too many of those kinds of videos.
Lord.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's weird. That's some weird shit. Also, prawn cocktail chips.
What'd you think of
How's
those?
that?
Just mostly just taste like cocktail sauce.
Oh, okay.
I forget.
I don't really taste any
I know
any
you
prawn?
don't like anything from the sea.
seafood.
Right.
Correct.
So, do you enjoy a fried shrimp at all, or no?
Yeah, I think I asked that last time.
Not really.
Okay.
Where were we when I was just like, oh, do you like
Yeah.
seafood? Like, would you eat like any fried stuff?
We were at an
Does
aquarium.
it come from the sea?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does it come from the sea?
But some things don't taste
So
fishy.
it's food from the sea?
Would you be down
from
to
the sea?
do
Seafood?
a food test, but like you don't see what it is?
Ooh.
Like if I came over and I had that box,
Of course he would.
and we
It's
did a
for the
video,
bit.
Yes, already.
and it would just show what it was, but you
No,
don't
no,
know
no,
what
keep
it
selling
is.
me.
You just
Keep
have
trying
to
to sell
eat
me.
it.
I would
Try it?
absolutely do a live. We can live stream a blind taste test.
The possibilities.
Like
I have so many
various
possibilities.
Foods. You can mix in like
Bull
seafood,
penis.
whatever stuff. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Once I've eaten it, I can't imagine unless like it is something like I am like morally mortified,
Like durian.
that I ate, that I would suddenly be or well, that one's gonna be tough to just get through, much less down. But I don't think like if I went through this and they're like, you ate goat testicles, I don't think I'd be like, oh my god, meh. It'd be like, wow, that's fucking nuts.
Is this the video where we're actually eats or strumming?
Eats a strumming? What?
Yeah, that one fish that smells so bad that people instantly throw up when they smell it.
Oh,
I feel like that's too much, no?
That Icelandic fish, right?
Yeah.
Is that the one that you got to eat outside, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, you
absolutely
can't even
eat it
eat that
outside.
outside.
But there's a trick. There's a trick to opening the can. You have to do it underwater.
Huh.
This all sounds
Do you
real
also
bad.
have to eat
You
it
need a
underwater?
pot or a bucket. You have to put the water. You have to put it in the water. Then you peel it
Yeah.
open, and then you can take it out
'Cause it's a
that'll,
can
That'll get
of
most of the
fish.
horrible smell from just hitting you in the face and you die.
Okay.
Why are we eating this if it's so bad? Like, what Icelandic person was like, no, we can still stomach this. We're that desperate for food.
Same reason we did
I
durian.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's from Sweden, by the way.
Oh, my bad.
Or whatever. I said
Wrong-
Icelandic, right?
Yeah, wrong white.
That covers all that.
Wrong white land of blonde people.
Steph, if you think you've got like a good concept of how to
Yeah,
do
like
this, we'll do like a Sunday, pre-gaming stream, and I'm absolutely up for
Okay.
this. If you think you can work it out,
I'll narrow it down to like 5 things
but
or 4. 4 or 5
I mean
things.
something reasonable, and I would pitch in, of
Okay.
course.
Steph, I think you should do at least 2 fish dishes.
Yeah.
And then intermingle them with like pasta.
Oh.
You think I can't tell the difference between pasta and fish?
No, I'm
Nah,
just-
you're an
it's-
idiot.
Oh no, he's got a good point.
Oh,
I am a
man.
fucking idiot.
No, it's
Holy
a palate
shit.
cleanser. Like here's some fresh tilapia. You're gonna not like it, but here's some ziti to cover that up. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. I didn't know if it was all going to just have some kind of like sea related thing in it, but like various
crib
stuff.
steak.
So like maybe some of it's fried.
It's just steak
Maybe
but blue.
some of it's fresh. I don't know how you'll do it fresh.
also, Anthony, there is fish pasta. So
That exists.
It's true.
There's pasta with fish
Yeah, like,
on
would
it.
you
yes.
ever try poke?
I understand. It's just sushi, but not
It's
together.
deconstructed sushi.
yeah, but it's
Yeah.
still good.
Oh yeah, or
It is
sushi.
delicious, yeah.
Not if you don't like eating fish.
How about imitation crab? Have you at least ate that?
Otherwise, it's a rice bowl, which I'm for.
Have you ate imitation crab? Yeah,
I've
because
had
sometimes they
imitation
use
crab.
fish for imitation
It
crab.
was weird.
Give them a pizza with anchovies.
Oh no, that's too salty. One of my roommates
It's
tried
bad.
that,
It's
and I was
not
like,
good.
I've never
Like-
seen it. Like, I've heard that that's a thing, but I've never tried it, and it was way too salty.
Steph, that was me. I was your roommate at the time.
I thought Ty got it. I didn't realize you ordered it.
No, I did.
Steph.
I got a slice of it at Philippi's.
No,
Anchor,
I didn't try it then.
during an
I
Anchor
tried
party
it from
once.
like Papa John's, and I was just like, "What the fuck? This is way too salty."
I can't imagine that Papa John's does their sardine pizza well.
Fresh anchovies
I don't know.
or sardines, fresh sardines.
Yeah.
Oh, I love pokey.
Sardine, anchovy, same thing, right?
No,
I will
they're
eat
not.
all the pokey you
Whatever.
won't have, Jackie.
I don't
More
care
for
about
me.
fish.
I love pokey. I love
Yeah,
fish.
Jet's right. Papa John's first issue.
Aren't they family
Fair.
too?
Like,
What's
what
their
don't make good
slogan?
pizza?
Who
We'll get it better next time.
when
Shocktober?
you hear your family, what is your top like pizza delivery pizza joint chain?
Oh, I like Papa John's. Why do
Are you
people
asking
hate
in
on
general?
Papa
You
John's?
just
Yes,
asking her.
I'm asking everyone here.
Okay.
Domino's got better.
Papa John's slogan is "We're sorry."
Oh no!
Because if everyone's hating on Papa John's, do you like Domino's? Do you like
Domino's
Pizza
got
Hut?
better.
Like,
I'll
what-
admit
what-
that. There was a time when I didn't like
if-
Domino's as much.
Niall will kill me if I don't.
I was
say
more of a
Domino's.
Pizza Hut person,
if
And he's right here.
but
if it comes to like
I'm
the
actually
chain,
Pizza Hut.
I will do Domino's before
Yeah.
Pizza Hut.
okay.
Now
I do a Domino's. I'm sorry, pizza. I do a Pizza Hut because I think Domino's pizza is a little more bland, but I do fuck with their pastas.
Yes.
That's funny that you actually use the word pasta to describe their pastas. But I
like their
think
pastas.
I do like
This sassy
I
motherfucker.
do like Pizza Hut's bread though.
I like their pizzones. It's my favorite. I always order pizzones from Pizza Hut.
Oh.
It's just a calzone, but
I like
Pizza
their
Hut style.
what is it? Their deep dish? Is it pan? What is it? Pan. The thicker one. Yeah, I like the
Yeah,
pan.
pan.
Yes, the pan.
Pan.
The pan.
pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut, or I'm sorry, not fuck me. Caesars. Little Caesars deep dish.
Oh, yeah,
is
no, it
actually
is really
pretty
It's
good.
really
It is.
good. Sorry,
Yeah.
the Detroit
That
style.
one's really
the
good.
Detroit style
Detroit
pizza
style. It's
is
not-
so
yeah.
good. Oh my god, it's
It is pretty good.
it's low key
Or I
top
like
tier.
their breadsticks too.
yeah.
They look real weird sometimes, but I
Ooh,
don't
yeah.
know. They're delightful.
Crazy bread
Oh, that's
from
good too.
Little Caesars. Absolute.
I dip it in cheesy jalapeno sauce.
Ooh, I like the cheesy butter.
'Cause I'm a
the
fat ass.
The cheesy garlic sauce or butter garlic. I like that one.
Yes, the
Butter
butter garlic.
garlic.
That's
I like
always
that one.
Yeah,
That one's
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Classic.
I get butter garlic and
I'm
cheesy
not
jalapeno.
crazy about a Felipe's. I know everyone says their pizza's really good, but I don't care for it.
It's fine.
Well,
I think it was good.
I
I
like it,
like
but
Philippi's.
Like I won't go out of
That's-
my. I'll
that's
eat it if
local?
it's there, but I'm not like, oh my
That is very
god, the
local,
dough. This is the best.
Yeah.
No, like when I start to get to the bread, I won't eat the bread anymore unless I'm really hungry.
I like their
You know what-
meatball
you know what-
subs at Felipe's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know what I sometimes just miss randomly. I'll just be sitting out in the yard for no reason. I think to myself, oh man, I really miss Uno's,
I don't think I've had an.
and I could never find any near me ever.
All right, this
Uno's
is super
pizza's
local.
good.
They did good food.
This is super local and specific. Does anybody
Yeah.
remember Hungry Howie's?
Oh God, yeah. I
Hungry
dream about
Howie's was
Hungry
great,
Howie's
and then it was
sometimes.
gone.
I dream about Hungry
They
Hours.
got the
yeah.
flavored
Yeah.
crusts.
I've never.
They were the first on that flavor crust train.
Never heard
Hungry
of a Hungry
Howie's is
Howie's.
great.
Was that in our town?
You can get a $5
I mean,
large.
in El Cajon. I don't know.
There used to be one in Mira Mesa.
There was one in Santee.
Yeah.
These are all the places we lived. But like they were doing flavor crust like
Yeah, Hungry
30
Howie's
years
is
ago.
great.
Yeah. It was good.
Back in
They were real good.
back in the early 80s at Parkway Plaza, before they got the food court, so it was still just like food just randomly in places. You'd just be walking along, you're like, oh, there's an ice cream
Yeah.
shop. You know, it wasn't like, here's one's place where all the food's at.
Yeah.
It was right across the aisle. Is that what they call those
Street?
at malls? The giant
Oh, yeah,
walk
yeah.
sections?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know what they
Walkways.
call those. Anyway,
I'd say
I
an
don't know what they
aisle.
call them.
from across each other's store, there was a Tower Records across the way, and there was a place called Square Pan Pizza. I dream of this pizza place still because it was like the first pizza place I remember as like as a kid in the early 80s going to it. And like we'd make it an event. Like we would go to the mall, we would go to the Tower Records, and me and my parents would each buy a record, and then we would walk across the way, and then it was like for $4.99 you got a drink, a half salad, and 2 slices of pizza, and it was square pizza, which blew my head as a kid because you're just like, pizza can't be square.
Yeah, something about square pizza hit.
What'd you say, Anthony?
That's like Pizza Fridays and
What insulting thing did you say?
I was just saying that things were great in the 80s.
You'd be right at home in an Ernest Cline novel.
Yeah, but I would write women better.
It'd feel contemporary.
God, he sucks at writing women. I know in San Francisco they have a place called Square Pie Guys. That's a thing that they do. The
Square pizza is
also,
like
this is just reminding me of the dinosaur pizza from
I thought about that when you were saying, what is it, pizza? Yeah,
Round Table Pizza in Bahrain.
80s Round Table Pizza was the best. Oh.
Yeah.
Does anybody have like a pizza place now that they would lay their life for?
We have a place down the street that's pretty good. We have 2 of them called Reno's Pizza, which is good. What makes them that we enjoy here at our house is that their gluten-free is better than their pizza. Like, it's wild.
Oh, well, that's good.
I can't explain it. Like, we'll get both, and and people are like, oh, are you gluten-free? I'm like, no, this one's just good.
The secret is it's gluten.
Yeah, maybe. And then the opposite direction is a place called Prime Pizza that is pretty solid.
I've heard of
as
Prime
well.
Pizza.
It's
I've
good.
heard of Prime Pizza. Yeah.
Anthony, where do you go?
There's no place currently that, like, as I've been trying to think about it, really blows my mind so much I'm willing to like fucking like lay my life down for them.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of like acceptable pizzas. Yeah, I mean Felipe's is a pretty good pizza. I do enjoy that. Sometimes depending on the type of pizza that you want. There's a great like greasy by the slice spot over by my old place on 30th. Friendly's down over there.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, you would talk about that
just
place.
like
Yeah.
everything looks a little dirty around
That's
there.
fine.
That means it's good.
That's
They only
that's
care
good,
about like the
good,
food
you
they
know?
give out.
Yeah.
They don't care about anything else. That's fine.
They heat up the slice, put it in the box. By the time you open it, all that wax paper's yellow
Okay.
or like orange. It's orange.
Seems legit.
But if I want that specifically, which I don't always want that's a sometimes kind of treat because I'm not a New York slice guy. I
Yes.
like a thicker crust.
I hate when everything turns
Jordan,
all
where
thin.
do you go?
I'm not crazy about thin.
Yeah, I'm not for
Unless
thick
you got really
crust.
good toppings.
like-
but I like the thick.
Yeah. Like I'm
But the toppings would be
Clip
better
that.
on a thicker crust. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
like I've been on a quest to find a pizza joint that because I keep thinking about places like Steph, do you remember that one pizza joint in it's Temecula? Is it it's just Temecula. That did the peanut butter pepperoni pizza.
Oh yeah, that was fuck. It was like an arcade some shit. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but that pizza was weirdly so good.
Didn't that turn into it turned into a B-dubs? Yeah, I forgot what it was called.
But I don't remember.
It was some
what
kind
the
of
place was
fucking
called,
arcade, but they had a peanut. John's Incredible Pizza does a peanut butter pizza as well, but I haven't tried it.
I've never been to John's
I
Incredible
just know
Pizza.
it's.
Anthony, come here, Anthony.
Yeah. What's up, dude?
Did she just say peanut butter pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually the second time it's been said.
Yeah, peanut butter and pepperoni pizza.
Have you
Yeah,
tried a
Jordan said
peanut
it
butter
about 3
burger?
minutes ago.
That's
That was
also
so
good.
I'm
It's so goddamn
just
good.
saying. It's not my fault.
So
You're not
good.
I
listening.
don't know. Peanut butter works on some stuff.
Look, guys.
It's like a
I'd try it.
creamy,
You
melted
don't
peanut
understand.
butter, like liquidy sauce.
And then like a salty
Yeah,
pepperoni,
it
I kind
works.
of
Yeah.
get
It's
why
like
it
the
could
peanut.
work.
It's
It is
like
weird.
the what is it? The like how bacon and
Yes, I'm
chocolate
sure it's
would
not
work. It's
Pizookie.
like that. It's a creamy, salty mix. Is bomb.
Look, guys, I don't know if you understand this, but I go to the gym as much as I do because deep inside, deep down inside me, I am just a fat
Is a
ass.
Pizookie.
I am a trash monster. I'm a goblin. I like to just lurk in the sewers and just all of it.
Jordan's liver is a Pizookie cannoli with peanut butter inside.
But I also I have a taste for fine dining as well, you know. I could be down here slumming it with Anthony and then go to a nice dinner later.
With no one else.
With Jordan
apparently.
or with Leland.
No, he won't take me.
I've seen how you act.
Yeah.
I really liked Mr. Moto when we ate there.
don't
That
act
was
right.
good.
Just a worse person. So up
Mr.
here
Murder
in
was good.
Burbank, there's a weird thing for pizza. It's kind of local, and people know it. And if you know it, you know it. But if you don't, you're surprised by it. So we have a batting cage. You know, just people go and they go bat cages.
Yeah.
Batting cage is
Okay.
fun.
Right. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
Apparently, they make pizza at this batting cage. And it is this secret Burbank thing that's the best pizza in Burbank. And people will kill and cut a bitch to get to this batting cage pizza.
I
Like,
thought
to the-
Scott was just joking. in
No,
chat.
it's a thing. Like to the point where like Burbank locals, I'll say like, "Oh yeah, batting cage pizza," and they'll be like, "Bro," and you're just like, "Okay, I guess it's a thing." Like everybody kind of low key knows about it. I've had it.
That's
It was good. That's it. And I was
That's
like, "Yeah,
it?
it's fine. It's fine." I didn't think it was
not amazing or anything.
It was not amazing. Like it's just basic ass pizza, but good basic ass pizza. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably just Mama Celeste, but people will go out of their way to get this batting cage pizza.
Does anyone else find an entire slice of tomato on top of a pizza just
I
being
find it
pretentious?
annoying. I don't really
fuck
like
off
bit.
it.
with that tomatoes.
Yeah.
You should be a
That's
sauce.
unnecessary.
Yes, I wanted it to be a
Sauce.
sauce.
Nice.
A nice sauce.
Favorite
I
frozen
mean, if you want
pizza?
tomato as a topping, that's one thing.
I
Chop
like
it
a
up.
DiGiorno personally for frozen pizza.
Yeah, I'm a DiGiorno guy.
DiGiorno is good, yeah. Red Baron, I enjoy Red Baron from time to time.
I like the frozen from Italy ones at Trader Joe's. It comes with the
Those are
the
good.
oil
I've had
packet
those.
to pour over
Yeah.
the bread when you cook it, and I was like, "How cool!"
To drizzle
Yeah,
your
I thought
olive
that was
oil.
There
There wasn't
there
enough
was a
grease.
good-
so-
Yeah, I remember like a good frozen pizza at Aldi.
I liked those.
But I don't remember what that was even called. It might have just been just an Aldi brand. Also, don't go to Aldi; it's very too expensive for what it is.
It was just Mama Celeste or Red
Mama
Baron with a new
Celeste.
sticker slapped on.
Oh, Red Baron. I remember Red Baron. That was
If you want Red Baron again, you just go to any
25 more
7-Eleven.
cents.
I mean, they're at grocery stores
That was
too.
25 more cents than a personal pan
Yeah, I mean,
at high school,
7-Eleven
like
will
in
cook
high
it for
school
you.
for me.
I mean, cook's a strong word. I mean, they'll heat it.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm the contrarian.
I mean, Jordan said it.
My brother
Fine
eats a
dining,
shit ton of those.
trash. So it's like,
Ooh, we cannot sleep on the
The
IKEA.
meatballs.
the fucking God damn it.
Walmart food.
No, fuck. Costco pizza.
Oh, Costco. Yes, no. I've gotten a
Costco pizza can
two
fuck.
weekends in a row.
Costco pizza can fuck.
$10 for so much pizza, and it's good
Yeah.
pizza.
I mean,
Yeah. It's better than it deserves to be.
because I worked there for 4 years.
I know, we had a talk
No,
about that. I don't know, but like 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
I forgot what day. I know I messaged Jordan. I went to Costco. I got I got a cheese
This
pizza.
motherfucker.
And I was just like, I got one slice, and I was just like, I don't know what happened, but something about the bread smells different. It smells like it was like a fresh, like I went to a restaurant and they gave me fresh
Hot
baked
dog.
bread, and it just had that like buttery crust smell. And I was like, I think they changed the recipe.
They are not.
I don't know if you had the same experience, but I was convinced they changed the recipe for a second.
I wasn't convinced of that, but
What I
this motherfucker. It was like last weekend or so, whatever. We're on the phone. She's like, I got myself a Costco hot dog.
Oh yeah.
And then she just ate the Costco hot dog, fucking plain, like nothing,
No.
nothing on it, no ketchup, no mustard,
No,
nothing
so
on it.
I went
Ketchup.
there and I was like, I'm gonna just get a hot dog. That's all I want. I was like I was on the phone
just
and I
want a
was
hot
like,
dog.
I got that and a latte. I remember I got a latte with that too. And then Jordan was like, "Are you gonna put anything on it?" And I was like, "Nah, I think I'm just gonna
latte.
eat the hot dog plain." I was like, "No ketchup, no mustard, no nothing. I'm sure it's salty enough. It'll be fine." I enjoyed it. It was already salty. I didn't need anything else. And then Jordan did the same thing on the phone. It didn't hit him as hard as it hit me.
Yeah, that's how I know that. I'll be honest, Steph. For that 5 minutes when I was eating that hot dog, I honestly felt hatred for you.
Sometimes I don't need to put extra stuff.
God, if you don't put anything
It was
on
already
it's just
it was
like
already flavored enough. I
mediocre
thought it was
bread
fine.
and
I just had the
processed
salt from the dog.
hooves.
The hot the hot
God,
dog.
like you can just
water
taste all the
salt.
anal nitrates.
All right.
Just-
The bread was fine.
Just
Fucking monsters.
Hey,
fuck off, all right?
sometimes you don't have condiments
Fucking
around you, and you
crazies.
need to just be prepared that you could still enjoy things.
Go to 7-Eleven.
And it was fine.
No, and that's exactly why I told her, Corum. She was raw dogging that hot dog.
I ate it the way it was. It was fine.
She ate it the way it was delivered.
No, we had this conversation.
As God
Sometimes
intended.
at a barbecue, if I get invited to a barbecue and they have hot dogs or burgers, I will be that person second round where that hot dog is just on a fork, and I am content with that. I'm totally fine with just eating a hot dog.
Like
Yes,
a
Seth,
child.
we've all watched you
Like
eat a hot dog on a
small
stick.
child.
I don't think we have.
Remember over when we went to the fair and you got a hot dog on a stick?
Did I? That's all
Jackie,
I got?
we're not going to stand for that kind of hate speech in chat. I'm going to need you to calm down. I paid $2.99 in gas
nice.
yesterday. I hate it.
Yes, the corn maze. That's what. Yes.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the
we
corn
all
maze.
got
We all
hot
got
dogs.
hot dog on
yeah,
a stick
yeah.
for some reason.
Well, I was there.
I didn't even get a hot dog. I think I just
Yeah.
got a cheese dog. It was just cheese.
No, that was in Vegas
Oh,
during
okay,
Evo.
that too. Yeah. Which is very depressing.
I haven't done that because I feel like having a cheese on a
It's
stick,
delicious.
whatever. That's a line you cross.
It's like having
and
a
can't
giant
come back
mozzarella
from.
stick. But it's cheddar.
And I love a mozzarella stick. But for some reason, when it's on a stick and
Sounds
deep fried in
delicious.
corn batter, I'm not saying it doesn't, but I'm saying
Have
like
you ate one?
But
you
keeping
can't take that back.
It's a
but-
grilled
It's
cheese.
But keeping jelly and peanut butter near your desk is not something you could come
If
back
you-
from.
If you can you
Clearly I have.
reach peanut butter and
I
jelly
cannot.
right now?
Not at this new place. Oh
He
no!
has
Already?
to fucking check. He
mean,
has
already?
to check.
Come on,
He's
dude.
not sure.
Yeah,
I can confidently say I can't do that.
No, I don't have any peanut butter and or jelly.
I've got a can of sliced pears.
Fuck
Does that count?
off. Why?
Why?
You don't even have
Oh,
a
is that
can
pulled out?
opener.
It's a
I don't
pull
need
top.
one, bitch.
Okay,
Fuck
well.
you. Fucking fuck.
Why is it on your desk?
Corm, don't ask questions you don't
Because
want
I
to know
thought
the
I was
answers
going to eat it one night.
One night. That means it's been there for a while.
Yeah, it's a long way from like my bedroom to the fucking kitchen.
It actually has dust on it now. It's been there for so long.
Yeah, do you have a fork at
Look,
least?
I eat the pear slices,
Oh,
then
there
I
you go,
pour a
little
little
shots.
fireball into the syrup, have a good time.
Please tell me the pear slices weren't there as you moved in.
There you go. I'm glad you have a fork at least.
Oh, like they were there for me?
That they were that
Like-
the previous
like
tenant
the-
left them. You're like,
Oh, I-
The
well,
pear slices were here before I was?
I
No.
thought you were implying like a pear fairy came and dropped off canned fruit.
a Perry?
No. I brought them from the last place. They came with me. I brought
Yeah,
the
that was all
pears
the
here.
canned goods, right? I think I remember this conversation.
Yes, new horse name.
The platypus.
Is that the name of the fairy?
No, Perry the platypus is a thing already.
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a Phineas
Leland,
and
why don't you-
Ferb thing. Don't worry about it.
Put that number out in chat, and we'll jump into the list of ridiculousness here in just a minute.
Oh, Steph, remind me. I have to book a
Yeah.
hotel for Evo.
I got the dates. August 4th to the 6th.
4th to the 6th.
Hey Jordan, I assume because I'm getting them, you must be getting them. But
False?
advertisements for the Street Fighter, like phone game.
Yes. No, I don't want to play it.
Do you know anything about it?
Not at all. But the commercials for it look cool.
Yeah.
They do look really
Yeah,
cool,
and
but I'm just not a mobile phone game playing person.
I've already kind of got 2.5 I'm playing currently. But it does look fun. I
Yeah.
think it's actually similar to one I'm already playing.
Similar
It's
to
like a turn-based
Okay.
to Marvel Strike Force. And it's like a turn-based RPG
Yeah.
that like you assemble your teams, level them up, stuff like that. Which like sounds cool because I like having those I like having characters like that.
Yeah.
But fuck it I ain't got the time for this shit. But I was curious if you had seen the ads, if you were kind of also maybe interested in it, but if you're just off on all mobile games altogether.
I have zero interest in that.
Yeah. But I do like the animation style of the of the commercials for it.
Oh yeah.
It does look fun.
And then it might have been for this game, but they put out like character concept art. Like, what would Ryu look like in his street clothes? What would Cammy look like? What would Chun-Li look like? And everyone looks really cool.
Oh, of course.
And it's always got to be like the coolest version of a character that you like. It's a mobile game. Just always.
I think I got tricked, or no, I think I got disappointed about some game.
Disappointed.
I'm hoping disappointed. Something that I got hopeful for, and it turned out to be a mobile game. But yeah, fuck, I was really hoping it'd be there at the end of that sentence, but it wasn't.
Was it like some kind of RPG thing? Was it like a anime looking game? Was it like
I started talking because I had a feeling. I was really hoping that feeling would like evolve into a thought and then come to consciousness.
Yeah.
But it really didn't. I just have a hunch that I liked the thing, and I was upset that it wasn't how I like my things. I'm sorry.
Was it that D&D
Number
one
33.
you played for a while?
No, I played that for a while and I didn't hate it. And then like there was some kind of bug or something. I lost all my data. I'm like, free! I don't have to do this anymore. Honest to God, if Marvel Strike Force bugs out and I lose all my characters, I'm like, fucking finally. I don't feel obligated to do this anymore.
I mean, you can just delete it.
No, because then I lose my streak.
Okay.
And that's why I don't play mobile games.
All right. Question number 1, Scott put in.
Number one.
Number 1.
Oh, I thought 33 was the
Question the
legit
first?
number. Oh yeah, look at that.
Where was it? If you woke up one day, or not, if you were suddenly became a giant, I don't know how big you want this giant to be, but let's just say you become a giant. What do you think
Be
your
tall.
biggest inconvenience would be?
To not find a big bed.
Oh.
Finding clothes.
I mean, yeah, clothes seems pretty reasonable.
Walking through doors. The government, Corm says.
The government,
I imagine
they
myself,
will hunt you down like ET.
I imagine myself to be as large as the baby in Honey. We blew up the kid, or whatever it's
I
called.
think
Blew
it's
up
a
the
blew up
baby.
the baby.
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, he destroyed Vegas.
He got
you're like-
excited and shit.
And
You're
I
like
want-
kaiju size.
Yeah.
You're like small kaiju.
Yeah, and you don't want me, giant Jordan, getting excited about anything.
What was the question? The biggest
He
inconvenience?
Without
does flail a
clothes.
lot. He
What
does
was
flail a lot.
the actual like question? The biggest
What would be the biggest like downside?
not having
to it?
enough snacks. Being too big for the snacks. Yeah.
You would have to eat a lot.
You have to eat a lot of snacks. That's right.
And I can like moderately afford what I eat now.
Would I have to use a
And I don't-
house
and
to
I don't
hide
even
my
eat like a
dignity?
regular
Like,
person. You got to pick up like a mobile home and kind
How
of
big
step
of a
through it.
giant
That's
are
about
we
the
being?
right
Because
size.
I thought like
Apparently, we're going
Which
small
one's that
kaiju.
again?
as big as the baby and
Yeah,
Honey.
but that
and
baby's
blew up the baby.
huge.
Yeah.
That's bigger than buildings.
Yeah.
Where do you lay down?
Yeah.
You don't?
We're
In
gonna
an
be
open field.
no.
Yeah.
If we were
Sand
that
dunes.
big,
Wherever you
so
want.
like this has come up in conversation before, I'm sure. But like one time, no. One time, like
This?
on a road trip, me and Jordan were just looking out at
Where's
like
this going?
we were just looking
Oh,
out.
okay.
Like while we were driving. I think we were in the middle of the desert.
Okay, wait, here, Seth, let me go. Imagine this. You're driving down a road. It's dark. There's not a lot of lights out, but you can still see like the silhouettes of things off in the distance.
Like you
'cause
can
there's
still
nice
kind of see the
moonlight.
hills and the mountains.
Imagine the
and
mountain.
shit.
Yeah, imagine the mountain range that's
Yeah.
behind Steph right now.
And
Imagine seeing
then-
that, right?
Ah.
You
And
just
then all of a
see
sudden,
movement
it gets
just going by, and it's just like, what the fuck
That's
am
a
I
Netflix movie
looking
right
at?
now.
like imagine that bump right next to Steph's head. Imagine that just starts moving. That's actually the giant's butt.
I have nothing
and they're
to
starting.
use.
They're laying prone, and now they're getting up because they just had a nice nap.
There's a movie on Netflix right now. I want to say it's Trolls, but it's not like the old Trolls. There's a new version of it where, and it's all some Scandinavian
Troll
Oh,
hunters.
is it Troll
Norwegian-esque- Troll Hunters.
I forgot
yes,
if I
think-
watched that.
Yeah.
It's not a cartoon though.
Not a cartoon, no.
Okay.
It's the movie where like this dude, he's like kind of a badass. He's just walking towards them, and you just see like 3 giant trolls in the background,
No.
and he's just whatever. I'm gonna fight them.
No, I don't think that's it. This takes a more kind of grounded look at it. But like all these trolls that were like sleeping under mountains, literally like they start waking up and the mountains start crumbling away, and then you see like, oh, like this hill range that kind of looked like a sleeping person actually was a giant
horror?
troll. It's on Netflix. I don't think so. But it is dubbed. I think it's some Northern European joint. I don't really know. I've kind of thought about watching it, but
It's on Amazon Prime.
nope. I am like 100% sure it's on Netflix. Is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
A lot of troll shit out there.
There's oddly a lot of them.
Yes. A lot of troll shit out
Oh,
there.
there's one actually called Troll, and like there's like it's like the view of like a big giant face, and there's like a tiny little man like trying to go up the side of his face, and it just says Troll.
Yes. I think that's it. Yes, I think that's
A
it.
fairy tale comes comes
Yes.
horrifyingly to life when an ancient troll emerges from the Norwegian mountains and threatens mass destruction. Can it be stopped?
That's one of the places I said.
I'll
from.
watch it.
Can it?
I'd watch it. Yeah, why not?
Watch party. Oh, it's already on my list. Apparently, I was already interested.
They're eating her. Then they're gonna eat me.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Then he gets his arm ripped off.
That's interesting.
We've all seen the YouTube clip. All right, so let's scale it down to something more reasonable. If you're just like
which one's that
Hodor
again?
size, or Andre the Giant size.
Okay, so we're like 7 feet tall.
Yes.
Walking through doors,
you know what?
still a bitch.
Make it just slightly uncomfortable. 9 feet tall. Your Lady Dimitrescu size.
Yeah, getting into rooms,
Yeah,
walking through doors,
Now
trying to
George's got a
shower,
reference.
especially when the shower heads are already really low.
Look, I already have this issue in my day-to-day life. Finding a big enough toilet.
But too big.
That's too fat.
Seat too tall?
That's actually a legit thing.
Riding on
Oh, yeah,
for
that
like
too.
tall people. No.
Didn't Shaq have to get his car like
Leland, I don't know if
custom made because he can't fucking fit in that shit?
yes. Leland, I don't know if you're tall enough to kind of have to deal with this, but it's something I see a lot in like in housing. If I see someone who looks around 6 or taller, I immediately start thinking like, where's the shower head in this bathroom?
Chest.
Because, a lot of them are only set to, I don't know, like 6 feet at the spout, and then it's always pointed downwards. So if you're tall, a lot of tall guys just have the struggle of never being able to be like, the shower pressure on my face, and they all have to like crunch over and
Like
duck
I've been
down
in
to
a
get into
shower
the water.
where the shower spout was directly to my eyes, and I was like, this is too fucking short. I can't fucking do this shit.
For you?
And I was like, let me just kind of huddle down
What tiny
and get at
home
this
were you
angle
in?
just so I could get like everything because it was like right here.
Was this at the Airbnb you went to
No.
in Lilliput?
Yeah, was this the... What was it? Was it the tiny home in La Mesa? Is that where
No.
you did this, or
This was somewhere.
She don't get
where
that.
was this? Tell us
was
where
at
this
a-
was.
I don't want to call them out. I'm
What
just saying it
hobbit
was
hole
really
were you
short.
residing in?
Was this when you
This
visited
is
your
when I
friend
visited
in Oz?
a friend's house and used their shower, and I was like, "This is real fucking short."
What's your
Are
friend's
they a
name?
member of the Lollipop Guild?
Do you know Willow?
Willow's real short. I'm taller than Willow, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I was like, I've never seen it. I've only seen the cover, and I'm pretty sure I'm taller than Willow.
Has anybody watched the show?
I have not.
It's good.
You know, just doing that maneuver
it a bunch.
overstretched this part of my neck, and now it hurts. I never want to do that again.
Oh, okay.
It's like I slept bad.
When I go home to, when I go to my dad's place, he got tired of that nonsense, so he built the shower where it's got one.
Oh,
of
does
those,
it have like a?
It's
Oh,
up
there you
top.
go.
Oh yeah.
So it's
above you.
above you,
So
and
it's
it's just
rainfall.
It's like a rainfall.
Rainfall.
But the
Yeah.
problem is
I don't know
his
if I
his
like that.
water pressure sucks, so it does feel like a heavy
It's a-
rain versus
it's a light mist.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is not what I
Oh.
wanted. Yeah,
I don't know if I would like the direct overhead rainfall style.
They're nice.
I would. I'll
fun.
recreate
Nice.
Usher's "Let It Burn."
Because like I
Flash
I don't know,
dance
maybe I'm just
every
used to it.
fucking time.
I haven't. I've never had the opportunity to try it. I can only imagine it, but to always be like under the water seems like it might get annoying.
all right, Anthony. Next time
Like,
my dad
I-
leaves town for an extended time and I have to dog sit, come over, take a shower.
Well, yeah, I'll come take a shower at your dad's house. Yeah.
I'll be there, not in the shower, but I'll be there.
No, I'll be right outside.
I'll be
How is
there
it,
in
the
Anthony? Is it
shower.
great? Just
I'll
standing
hand
there.
you soap. Are you ready for soap, sir? Shampoo?
I mean,
The royal
with
penis
me
is
and
clean, Your
Jordan's butt in
Highness.
there, there's no room for anyone else. Not like it seems annoying. To like constantly have the water coming down on you like that.
It's not great. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
like
Okay. That's kind of what I wanted.
Have you seen that? I think it's a TikTok where it's like, oh, what's that shower bed for? And then it cuts to the woman's husband who's just laying on the bed having the water hit him in the face.
I saw that recently. It comes up
I
every
enjoy
now
that
and then.
video. Because that man is living my life. I want that so bad.
So we have a customer that comes in once a week. He's about 7'2" and he's in his 60s, and I feel bad for him every time. He
Pretty good for 7'2".
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
like he has a cane. It's a big cane.
Got a strong heart.
I mean, he has to duck
when he
in
gets
in the store. He can barely walk. He can't go on planes.
Keeps offering people peanuts.
I mean, it's like I don't envy this man's life. Like he just seems so miserable. Like he's just in constant hunched over pain. I'm just like, great.
I forgot.
Have you asked Peter Mayhew why he doesn't tell everyone that he's still alive?
No, because I don't like to talk to him.
You don't want to blow up his spot like that?
Yeah, that, and he's kind of mean.
I forgot which scary
But
movie had the really.
I guess if I was almost 7 feet or over 7 feet and I was miserable, I'd probably be mean too. So
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't be mean when the villagers chase you up to the windmill every evening
With pitchforks and tiki
with
torches.
pitchforks and
yeah.
yeah.
No, I don't have peanuts.
Oh, what?
No, wait, do that again, Jordan. That was great. All right, well, let's do the fun part. What's the good parts instead of what's a bummer about being tall as fuck?
You can
what
reach
are the
stuff that's
good
really
things
high?
that we can imagine. That's
Like
my first thought.
you know when people get stuff
no joke.
like stuck on that that overhang part
Giant
of
wiener.
like some people will have those houses that have like the really tall area where there's like that one shelf where something can go on, or some people toss things up and it gets stuck there and no one can ever get it because there's never a ladder
Yes.
that's tall enough for that. They could get that.
The highest up apples.
The highest up apples are the bestest apples.
They're so delicious.
Steph, I'm
If-
confused.
if I was-
Wait, hold on. So you have shelving that you just toss?
No,
things
I
up
don't
on?
have it. I've seen it. And I've
Yeah.
seen kids get stuff stuck up there. Like they're playing with a ball or something. They toss it up there. It doesn't come down. I'm the
Hamster.
person who asks, how are you going to get that? Well, it's gone forever. And I'm like, yeah, it is. Who's going to get that?
It's in God's hands now.
It's just shit like that.
If I was like tall, I would finally use the cabinets over my fridge.
I mean, you still can.
I mean,
Can I?
Just get a chair.
I just go on my tippy toes.
And just like stand on my nice chairs?
Or get yourself a
Yeah,
step
it's
stool.
called adulting. You gotta put
Yeah, get a
shit
thug
somewhere.
ladder.
Like, step ladder.
Thug ladder.
Yeah.
I'll buy you one for your birthday.
Leland, if I got up onto a chair, like at my age, shouldn't my first thought of like, oh no, how do I get back down?
I mean, yes, and you shouldn't do it because
See, and
you're old. With your advanced age, you will fall and break your hip.
Yeah,
but
and you're
get a
telling
step
me you're
ladder.
actively telling me to get up onto a chair.
Look, I'm not as tall as you have implied this evening. Like, we do know taller people.
you are canonically 8 feet tall.
It's true.
Yeah,
But like, I do still have to get out a step ladder and a chair sometimes to reach things. Like, I'm not like
That's really high up then.
yeah.
That's high enough to hurt if you fall.
I can't even imagine things that high.
If you fall off that, you're never the same at this age.
You've all been to the store, so you know we have books
Yeah.
on the wall, and then we have
Yeah.
the back issues. It is, I can lean over and tippy toe and pull books down from the bottom row
Okay.
of the wall. And
Yeah.
I had an asshole a couple months back. He was like, "Hey, can you get that book for me?" I was like, "Yeah." And they pull it down. I'm like, "There you go." And he goes, why'd you make it so far away? I was like, I'm sorry. He goes, I'm short. Again, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know how to help you. I gave it to you. I mean, then I patted him on the head and I walked away.
Complex.
So, yeah. And then I nuggied him and then I walked away.
I would exclusively do that to everyone I know. If I was 9 feet tall, I would, walking by people, I always say, excuse me, child. I'll just push people out the way.
There you go, sport.
Hey, thanks, big guy. Kiss their foreheads. Yeah, kiss all my homies on the forehead.
Every homie getting a kiss on the forehead.
I mean, we go to a not scary farm. I see everyone, kiss everyone on the forehead, even you, Leland, the top of your head, right on the top,
right in the crown.
Who's my big guy?
When you pick up a Doberman Pinscher, it looks like you're holding a Chihuahua.
Oh my god. Those are huge.
Oh fuck. That's fun.
God.
Is that the only thing good about being tall? Is just reaching high things?
People don't get in your way.
I could finally be.
And or watching something, you just get in their way.
Yeah, but you are the problem.
You're the problem.
Show, like,
I don't give a fuck anymore at that point.
Yeah, I'm standing.
I finally can see the entire movie theater screen and not like most of the top.
That's not a problem now with stadium seating, is it?
I don't go to the nice theaters, Leland.
What shitty theater?
I swear, when we went to not,
seating?
I'm sure the person who sat in front of me was really tall, and I was moving over to the side of whoever was to my right, just so I could see the stage.
Even still, at an AMC, I can get stuck behind someone who is blocking like a lower quarter of the screen.
Well, your problem is AMC.
But let's say there's no one in front of you. Do you have a full view?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what next time that happens. Just gently blow on their neck.
What the actual fuck, dude?
I mean,
just ruined their day.
I mean, like, if there's no one, if no one has purchased the seats next to you, just move.
Yeah.
That's not always the case.
No, I understand. I did say if no one had purchased the seats. I didn't say you could just.
But if I'm tall, it doesn't matter. All the seats work.
True.
Because I'm the tall now. They're the small now. I see all from my high castle.
Did you just want to rhyme that 3 times?
No.
Fee,
That happened by accident.
You have it built into you to be a rhyming giant.
Fuck yes. If I somehow, through like genetics,
Monkey's
slice
paw.
my ass, monkey paw, potion of giant, that is my goal. If I find myself in that place, I'm buying a rhyming dictionary and I'm going to be a rhyming giant. That's gonna be my jam.
You gotta hide like near a bridge until people answer your questions 3.
That's a troll, you dumb fuck.
Doesn't matter. You're still tall and intimidating.
Trolls and giants are 2 different things.
Giant troll.
Trolls are relatively lower CR. Giants have a much higher CR.
It depends on how hairy they are.
Oh, he's a troll.
Trolls usually lack hair.
Depends on what mythology you're thinking of.
Listen, we go D&D mythology or none at all. That they've got it all statted out. We understand which monsters are stronger than others. Everything's got rules to it.
I guess that's fair.
Nerd.
Fucking nerd.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did my row of D&D books here or my D&D statue over here give you some other thought?
No.
Y'all can eat my ass. Fuck you for that silence.
Well, now it's so big, we all can.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, all of you at the same time. You all take a quadrant.
There has to be. I mean, you're intimidating. That could be a plus, right? No one gonna fuck with you.
It's true.
Maybe.
I mean, like, not getting fucked with would be nice.
Imagine.
I do hate it when people. I hate it when people ruffle my hair and call me big guy.
Who
imagine
does that to you?
You do.
I do not. I know better than to
You
touch
do, you
your
giant
hair.
fuck.
I never touch your hair.
You Leland the giant fuck.
You keep picking like the little like leaves of land on Anthony's head. Oh, you little guy. There you go.
Go on and scoot now.
When we go to Disneyland, I put him on my shoulders so he can see the fireworks show.
Super sweet.
And every time, I fall asleep on his head.
Messing up my fucking hair.
Yep.
Can you imagine how big your shoes would be if you were however tall we're supposed to be when we were giants? And can you imagine what a burglar would feel like if they broke into your house and saw those shoes?
Are burglars always looking for shoes?
No, imagine a dude breaks into your house and he sees a size 23. This dude big as fuck. I don't want to deal with this. I'm going to leave.
Picks the lock of the front door.
Okay.
Picks the lock of the front door, walks in, sees everyone's shoes there at the front door. Boom. Like, at that point, do you just turn back around? You don't want to risk it. Right?
I know I wouldn't.
I mean, he's got like rings like bangles.
Bigger the risk, more the
Higher the rewards.
What is this man guarding treasure? Just because
he's
he's
a
a
giant.
giant doesn't mean he has a room he must
A
guard.
hoard?
He has a room full of porn and gold.
It's just a really normal looking house until you see the double wooden doors. Like, dude.
When you
They're,
knock,
like,
do you have to like
arched up to a point and then
Yeah, and it has the circle thing.
It's a
a
big
giant knocker on it. There's two knockers. One of them always lies, and one of them always tells the truth.
with a giant like key on it.
Where you can see
through
perfectly into the
That's-
house. You know when
Yeah.
someone's
You can
walking
reach your hand into
by.
it. Unlock from the inside.
It's just silly.
Does he have
The lock
stairs?
is really just like those little things you just twist and that's it.
I follow a guy on TikTok who's 7'2", and he says when he walks downstairs, he can't put his foot straight out.
Oh, because then he can't. There's not enough room.
He
So
will
you gotta go to
fall.
a slant?
So he has to walk
Yeah.
down
That
sideways.
makes sense.
Yeah, he walks down
Well, that
all
makes
stairs
sense.
sideways, and he says people think he's like special because he just can't walk normal.
I mean, he's not special.
I mean,
He has his wife
He's
sometimes
tall.
take. He has his wife take a. Sometimes he'll do videos from a shower, and she'll take the video of him. He's above the rod, hitting the
shower,
ceiling, and
yeah.
he's just like, you can't even see the faucet. Like I'm just here. He's like, he like leans on the rod. He's like, hey baby.
Oh gosh.
jeez. What a
Like he
fucking
videotapes
creature.
he videotapes himself. He goes, sometimes I like to videotape myself and walk around stores and watch the old ladies react to me as if I'm a scary giant coming at them. And he shows the videos and they're hilarious because
Yeah,
people
because
are
they're
just like,
looking. That's like.
Because imagine you're in the grocery store, you know, you're in the dairy aisle looking at some nice cheeses. You go, Kraft singles or
Laughing
cow.
Hardy.
and then from the corner of your eye, you just see a man's crotch right here, and you're like, that can't possibly.
that shouldn't be there. That's not supposed to be up here.
And
Is there
then,
a sale on kielbasa?
and then you look like cockeye with giants.
Don't be too tall.
It's a real problem.
Yeah, too tall.
Too tall.
Too tall, yeah. What's his life like? Like
Hell.
Do they have to get like extra long like dashikis? Like what's going on there? Send somebody in. We gotta know.
Send somebody in.
Like send somebody to Wakanda, like an ambassador or a representative.
Or like sneak someone in.
Investigative journalist.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you meant like, hey, one of you guys pretend to be Wakandan and see how far you can get in their society.
Well, I know this dude that lives in the ocean. His name is Kulkulkan. Well, ask him to get in there and interview T'Challa.
Oh man, people.
Has anyone rewatched that yet?
Oh no,
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
I watched it in theaters.
No,
Has
no,
anyone
I only watched it
Oh
one
no,
time.
no, no! I haven't rewatched it yet. No.
no, I don't need to be that bored again for another 3 hours.
Ouch.
It's true. The movie's boring if Namor isn't on screen. Him or Angela Bassett make that movie.
I mean,
I mean that's true. Yeah.
I mean,
So him, Angela Bassett, or Namora?
who?
Namora. You said if Namora's not on
No,
screen.
name Namor. That's how he says it.
Namor.
Namor.
He is a
I
child.
gave,
Namor.
I gave it the accent.
Namor.
Because he has no love.
Yeah, I gave it the
child with no love.
the sexy accent of Namor. Well, it sounds nicer than
Oh,
Namor.
yeah.
Never seen.
You said it in the accent of your people. Yes.
Yes. People are. It's crazy. Like people in the store now that like Shang is now Shang and Namor is now whatever. Like people, they correct themselves constantly. They're just like Namor, or the Fish Man. That's not Aquaman. Not Jason Momoa. Like no, I don't got that.
Oh.
Namor.
Namor. Yeah.
I can't roll my R's.
Can you not do
can't?
that?
That's everyone's reaction.
Because that's weird.
Scott
Like-
can't
like
either.
I'm the
so I
only
always do
person
this,
in the world.
No, Scott, he's on your boat. Like
Me and Scott, we're the
know what?
we're the only two in the world.
To be fair,
too
this
white.
one had a hard
Yeah,
time
which
figuring
word
it
was
out.
that?
oh no.
I forget. We had a discussion the other day about words.
Say
Costa
Costa Rica.
I can do it.
Hey,
You just
You
have
should
to
do
tell
it
me what
now.
to say, and I will mimic
can't
you.
whistle
or
very
attempt
well.
to.
Can you whistle?
I can whistle, but not loud or long.
yeah, I can't do that like 2-finger whistle or anything.
Yeah, no. Oh no, that.
Oh,
that,
I've wanted
like
to
when
do
you pull a
that. I can do
horse. Oh no, I can't.
Or
do
people
that.
do the suck,
Yeah.
the suck lip,
Or the
thing.
people that whistle without like the hands or the like that high
the-
pitch like whoop. Like I
Oh,
can't.
that
do
my
either.
dad can do that. That's
Oh,
what
my
yeah.
dad
Yeah,
can
my
do.
dad
mine and
can do
Niles'
that
attention.
too.
Like,
Yeah, my dad can do all of it.
every father knows how.
Yeah, it's a dad ability. You learn once you have a child.
No, I can whistle one high pitched stream. That's it.
I can't whistle songs.
Yeah. So you never do like the Andy Griffith theme to yourself? Just,
Oh
you know.
no, I really wanted to try and learn the Kill Bill whistle.
Oh,
Like
the-
that was.
Oh,
was
and I
something
love doing that
really
one.
wanted
That's
to
fun.
do. Like,
Yeah. It sounds like you didn't achieve that goal.
No, I can't whistle very well. I'm okay with that's okay. I'm tall, so I've made over my shortcomings, so that's fine.
But how will you catcall people on the street?
I'll just yell
Hey!
at them like you're supposed to. Sup,
Hey,
bitch?
you! Nice butt. Right? That's how it's
Yeah,
done, right?
yeah. It's,
Hey, you! I bet you have a nice personality. You seem fun.
he sounds so aggressive.
I hope you have a good day, ma'am.
Oh God.
I really like your outfit.
You're fucking killing it, girl.
That's the one. That's
I like the way your hair frames your face.
I see you're killing it, girl. That's the one.
Those glasses are perfect for
So
you.
aggressive, it makes me. I'm just
Really
I'm-
make your eyes
Oh
pop.
God.
I love the two-tone color of your hair.
Well, you have to yell because you're 20 stories up on a girder hanging off the edge.
Having
It's the only way they're going to hear you.
you have a sandwich in one hand and a
Oh,
thermos
God,
in the
no.
other.
Yeah. You know, if I actually like, I've never seen like that construction
Oh, like-
worker
yeah.
trope, like catcalling.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I did, I'd probably like just immediately fall down laughing.
Yeah, before I start laughing too.
I mean,
I thought this was only a thing that existed in cartoons.
Yeah, like I see it in movies and cartoons. You're just kind of like, it had to have been a thing at one point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
Maybe it's an East Coast thing. Like maybe only New Yorkers do it.
Well, I mean, ever since was it Budweiser that put out that commercial about toxic masculinity, like that we don't do it anymore. You know, that one guy's about to go hit on this girl, his black friend's like, don't do it. He doesn't do it. Thanks, Budweiser.
And it's great because now there's no more catcalling, and it's great. The world is better.
It was Gillette. Thank you, Jet. It was Gillette that did that commercial.
Did you hear?
Oh, yeah, I remember they had one.
Did you hear this thing that they will no longer refer to mummies as mummies in museums? That they now refer to them as undead
mommies. Oh,
cultural,
like it's
cultural zombies.
It's like undead preserved person because they don't want because mummies are associated with a monster. And I was listening, and
I mean,
well, it was funny. Like Wanda Sykes was talking about on the Daily Show, and her joke at the end of the bit, she goes, "Look, they're only called mummies when they sit the fuck up. Other than that, they're fine. Just call them a mummy." And I was like, "Well, am I wrong?" But that really, I was just like,
but
really, like, okay.
There's like, I understand the desire to like try and, desire to. Want to make sure that you're not like unnecessarily like offending people, and if someone's offended by like weird things, that's kind of different. But it's not like
are they offending the?
It's
dead?
based off the word mummification.
Yeah. Are the mummies offended that we're calling them mummies? Was there a coalition that was like, hey,
no, English moms are offended. That's who's getting offended is the mums. The mums in England are all offended, but it's based off of mummification. We can explain like the root word to it. That's why it's questionable. It's seems like maybe this isn't where we need to plant a flag.
Okay, fine. Dehydrated Dead. Better?
The Dehydrated Dead. I gotta write that down. That's the name of this episode.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, well, start wrapping that shit up. Dehydrated.
All right. Thank you so much. If you have enjoyed this ridiculous conversation, be sure that you are on our social medias. Jordan, looks like you were about to interrupt me.
No, Corum said she got catcalled yesterday.
What?
Which I'm very sorry that happened to you.
So it still happened.
Fuck them. Tell us the name.
That actually fucking sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell them where they are, and we'll go fucking slash their tires.
Ooh, it's been a long time since I've
social
slashed
medias.
Tires. What?
It's been a while. Yep. Gonna get my old slashing knife out.
No, Corm took it.
Got it right here.
I don't have a knife near me.
She found this the machete murder. What'd you call it?
No, we're determining the origin of the murder shetty.
It's murder shetty.
In our vampire game, the murder shetty. Corm, your murder shetty lives on in our vampire game.
Yes.
Anyway, our social medias are a thing that exists. Steph, why
find
don't
us
you tell
on
them about
Instagram,
it?
Twitter, and Twitch at LoRC Podcast. That's what I say. That's what I say, and I follow with my account. So we're on LoRC Podcasts on the social medias. Yeah.
She's not wrong. She got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got it right.
It's just funny that she looked.
I had to correct myself because I would have followed with my account immediately after because that's what I say. Yeah, we're not there yet. Yeah,
but we're not there yet, right?
At a script.
We are also available in all the podcasting places. Leland,
what's up?
What are the podcasting places where you can find this podcast weekly, and what day does it come out?
You haven't asked me this in almost 14 months. You expect
should be
me
fine.
to know?
Yeah, I thought it's right
you wrote
here.
it down.
Yeah, 14 months ago, and we stopped doing this bit, so I took down the piece of paper. You
to
can
get
find
your defenses to drop.
You can find us wherever you find
that is correct.
Podcasts.
This is episode.
What day does it come out?
I'm assuming it comes out on Mondays.
Yes, that is correct.
Because
Very
I know
good.
your schedule and you work on it over the weekends.
Correct.
It's a Sunday
No,
night
he works on it
after
on the
our
last possible
stream.
minute.
Yeah,
It works
that's-
on it Monday
Sunday
morning.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm just saying. It's
The
like,
last possible minute. That is when I do it. Jordan, tell them about Twitch and Discord.
You can follow our Twitch at twitch.tv/LRC podcast, and you can join our Discord. but you could hit us up, or you could go to the conveniently posted link that's in chat right now. You could join it. There's a lot of us there in the Discord having a good old time. We just did a Velma watch party over the weekend. It was a lot of fun. We want to do more stuff like that in the coming weeks. So if you're interested, come and join us on our LRC Discord.
And our email is at lorcpodcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
Stephanie, you're on the internet. If they want to find
Find me on
specifically,
Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at Stephanoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. I post shit. Okay.
Nice. Leland.
You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Leland Pierce Art or Pineapple Pierce on Instagram. Was that not what I was supposed to say?
You're good. Yeah.
No, that's what you were supposed to say. It was the long delay to pull you away from your phone to get to it that makes us giggle.
It was literally 2 seconds. If you consider that a long delay, Jesus Christ.
I died of old age in that time.
You know what? Good.
Jordan.
Being a dick to me all night.
You can follow me on social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear and on Twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear.
You're a mummy.
I don't know what game I'm going to be playing this Friday, because we beat Dead Space. A lot of fun. You should play it if you haven't played a Dead Space before. But I do have a couple ideas. Yes.
Ooh.
Tune in and find out what those ideas might be.
Okay.
The end.
And if you want to read me like a book, find me at Spooky the 13th on Instagram and the Twitter. So, until next week, I'm Anthony, and in alphabetical order we are.
I'm Jordan, and my audiobook will be narrated by the person who speaks after me.
I'm Leland.
I'm Steph.
Okay, cool. That didn't make it weird.
Yeah, I guess
See you next week. Bye.
That 2 minute, that 2 seconds is painful. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's on me. I apologize. And I hope you take my apology in the spirit of best friends.
That's really sweet.
I do.
Good.
At least he's learned.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.